Hi, this is Lindsay Moeller, and this is my Lesson 7 sharing video. So this is just going to be a short presentation covering JavaScript events. Um, so according to the W3 Schools website, events are just things that happen to an HTML element on a page. It's the way of reacting. An event can be anything the browser does, or it could be something that the user does, like clicking a button, hovering over an element, the page finishing loading. There's a whole long list of events. W3 Schools, I'm not sure if I have it open. Oh yeah, has this big long list of all the possible events that you could use. There's You can see they're separated kind of by category. I think the most common ones are these at the top, the keyboard events and the mouse events. So lots of options to choose from. And so the way that it works is it uses what's called an event handler attribute, which basically just says that when something happens, or when this specific event, like the mouse click, happens on this specific HTML element, then run this bit of JavaScript code. Um, so I just have 3 simple examples that I did. Let's see. So 3 right here. This one, scroll over this text and it changes colors. This one, if you click on it, it changes text. And this one, if you click on, pops up an alert. So pretty simple, and the code for it is fairly simple as well. So first, here at the top, these are the 3. This is the HTML for it. The important thing is that for each HTML element, you have to give it a unique ID. So they each have an ID, and then next is the event attribute. So that's on mouse over, and these 2 are both on click. And then you assign it the function. So there's the 3 JavaScript functions. And the cool thing is that you could just write the word this rather than the specific ID. It'll automatically know that you're referring to this element's ID. So that was kind of a neat little trick, I thought. So you can see on this first one, I actually used the ID just to prove that how it works both ways. And then the JavaScript is really fairly simple as well. So these are each of the functions, and they're actually out of order. So this is actually the first one that does the color changing. So it's just saying that it's getting the, oh sorry, so this one it's just saying get the inner HTML by the ID and then reassign it this text. So that's how it's changing the text. The second one is just a style, so it's just changing the color, same way by the element's ID. And then the third one is just the button that this alert pops up when you click the button. And again, it's done by the element's ID. So just to maybe make a little more sense of what I said previously about how you can just write the word this. Again, like I said, I did it here. So here I used the real ID of first, and here I just wrote this, and it knows it's referring to this ID, and same with this one, it knows it's referring to this third ID. So again, pretty simple, but I think you can do a lot of really, you can get pretty creative, do a lot of cool things with it, especially by combining them. That was kind of fun to learn, and that's it. So thanks for watching.